Hey guys, I'm back for another makeup look. This time I asked you all on Instagram what look you all would like me to do next, and although it looks like most of you guys chose number 2, when I actually count, the majority of you guys chose look number 3, which let me pull up a better picture of that. I'm glad you have faith in me though. I'm not sure I have much faith in myself, but I'm gonna try my hardest. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the eyes. Just in case I get any fallout, I can easily remove that and it's not ruined my foundation. So today, the 2 palettes that I'm going to be using, once again, my Conspiracy palette by James Starr and James Starr. Who's James Starr? Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. I don't know. My brain is messed up. I can't talk most of the time. So I'm gonna use that. And then I'm also using this super old Kat Von D palette. The majority of the back has rubbed off. That's how old it is, but hey, still gets the job done. I'm also going to be using my new Neon Retro liners from Glam Vice. Let's start off by priming the eye. I'm going to be using NYX Glitter Primer as a base for the eye. That way all the colors look really vibrant and true to the color that shows up in the palette. This really just helps everything stick on, stay in place. Those colors are not going to budge or go anywhere throughout the day.
Oh, good.
Hey guys, I'm trying to record a video here. Dusty, you can stay. Luke, you have to go. Sorry. Dusty, stay there. I need you for views. Oh, hey! I said stay there. After you've put down that glitter primer or any primer that you have, go ahead and take a concealer. I'm using this one. Let's see, hopefully it's not ruined from when Luke did my makeup the other day. I just want to be able to conceal these veins that I have in my eyes. They're pretty dark. Okay, so notice how that really canceled out lots of my veins on my eyelids. I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics brush and mix food videos and cheese dust together. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this bottom part by taking again some of my concealer. Okay, so now to set that concealer, I'm going to take this color from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, Bone Color. I'm going to pack that all over on the concealer just to set it. I'm gonna leave it like that for now and then do the same thing on the other eyelid. Alright, so I'm back. I completed the other eye. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and fill in my brows using the Morphe brow cream in the shade Latte. This stuff is awesome. It's like $6 at Ulta and it comes in lots of shades. It's a great dupe for the Anastasia brow pomade, which is like 20 something I believe. But I'm going to be using the Anastasia brow brush to do my brows. Alright, so that's one brow done. Let's move on to the other one. But remember, it's okay for your brows to be sisters instead of identical twins. All right, now I have both brows done. So what I'm gonna do now is attempt and hopefully succeed at creating that super cute sunflower. So what I'm gonna do for that is take my Glam Vice Retro Liner in the shade Skate Date. This is a water activated gel liner. Into the water with my brush until it is wet. I'm gonna go directly into the pot and just start to swirl that around, and that will activate the liner into this gel-like consistency, which is pretty cool. I practiced a little on my hand earlier to see how these colors and then how the liner works. Wish me luck. All right, I think that looks decent. I'm gonna let that dry down. I'm just gonna fan it with my mirror. To make the center of the flower, what I'm gonna use is a super small pointed brush so that way I can be really precise. And I'm gonna dip into, once again, Food Vibes and Cheese Dust from the Conspiracy palette and just start packing that in the center. And it should look something like that. What? What do you want? You want to go outside? Do that same thing on the other lid. Lord help me. Alright, so I think that's as good as it's going to get on each side. The sunflower turned out a lot cuter on this eye. It's just like, Is the sunflower gone wrong over here, gone rogue? I'm just gonna take a small shader brush like this. Alright, there we go. What I'm gonna do now is put on my foundation. The Charlotte Tilbury. This stuff is great, it has lots of coverage, but I definitely got super tan in the past few months, and this 6 Warm is not it for me. What I think I might do is take this small sample of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade 10. My other one was a 6, so I might take this one and add a tiny bit in. I like to work from the center of my face out. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It is so hot right now in Texas. It's like 107 or something ridiculous. So hopefully you're staying cool, staying inside, because nobody wants to melt out there. Today I'm going to be using the Lock It Setting Powder from Kat Von D. The brand is actually not owned by Kat Von D anymore. She sold it and now I think it's just called KVD, but I'm pretty sure they have all the same products. I make sure there's no creases before I set it, and then I'm just going to pack on that powder underneath the eye to set it. That way you don't have super prominent creases on your under eye. Luke, what did I say? You're not allowed in here. I said Luke.
Oh, do I need to lay the same way?
What is happening? Also, the bottom of your feet are disgusting. And now it's on camera.
Maybe you should mop the floors then.
If you are like me and have super oily skin and live in Texas, you definitely are gonna want to set your face after you put on foundation, especially if you're using a liquid foundation or cream. So that's what I'm doing now. I am taking the Bare Minerals, what is this? I'm taking the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil and using that to lightly set my face. The bronzer that I'm going to be using is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. It smells so good. It smells like you're on vacation, which most of us are not right now because of coronavirus. Taking that bronzer, dipping this angled brush that I've had forever, super old, where that hollow is in my cheek, just right underneath the cheekbone, and that's where you're gonna wanna place your contour. And what that'll do is help to slim down the face, give it a little bit more definition. I'm also taking that same bronzer and putting it on my jawline. This will help to eliminate your double chin, or if you're like me, your quadruple chin. How did I even get married? Okay. What I also like to do with the bronzer is squish the tip a little bit so that way it's a little bit straighter. Dip into that same bronzer and then go along the sides of my nose. Just like that. What I'm going to do next is take my Becca Luminous Blush in the shade Tiger Lily. This is the little spaceship contraption that Luke used the other day when he did my makeup. It's just a really pretty orangey coral shade, and I think it'll look nice with the colors that I've got going on the lid. Now this stuff is super pigmented, so I'm dipping in it and then tapping off the excess a little bit so that way I don't have orange circles. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight. And bam. What I'm using for that highlight is MAC Whisper of Guilt Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I'm also going to take a little bit of that and put it on the bridge of my nose and then a little bit on Cupid's bow. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Flash Cat Eye by Infallible, and it's just a liquid liner, and I'm going to line my upper lash line. All right, both eyes are done. I'm going to take the same brush I was using earlier for the colors in the crease, taking Food Vibes and Cheese Dust, and going to put that on my lower lash line. Alright, so I'm going to take Diet Cola from the Conspiracy palette, and I'm going to mix that with this shade right here, which is Hula from the BH Cosmetics Hanging in Hawaii. Use that for the color in my inner corner. I'm going to use lashes, and then I'm gonna finish off with some lips. I'm using this little lash tool to hold them, and it makes the application really easy. I really like these lashes because they're nice and fluffy, but they're also pretty natural looking. All right, last thing is lips. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is go in with the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the color Totally Toffee and use that to line my lips. And then I'm going to take the Dose of Colors Luster Lux X Desi Perkins lipstick in the shade More Creamer Please and fill in my lips with this. But I think it works with the eyes since the eyes are really dramatic. I wanted to keep the lips a little bit more understated. I'm also going to take some gloss. This is also Dose of Colors from that same collection. This is called Over the Top, and it's just a really pretty gold shimmer gloss. All right, so here's the finished look. What do you guys think? This has definitely been the most intricate makeup that I've ever done. I think I did a pretty good job. I really hope that you enjoyed watching me do this look. If you're interested in seeing more makeup looks like this one, subscribe to my channel and come back for the next one. Bye!